Hail to former President of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan. Reno Omokri has related Obi's second certificate to Nepa bill. Reno Omokri, who made this assertion, wrote via his official Twitter handle, saying is it not hypocritical to have spent the last 7 years ranting about Buhari's Nepa bill certificate, only to want to replace him with Obi, the second-class graduate in philosophy? However, what is the difference between Nepa bill and second-class BA philosophy? Are these people are these people even okay? Second class, even second class, they say second class lower. You have a first class, second class upper, and second class lower. Then you have a third class before you have pass. So second class lower is a bad result. I don't really get this guy. You are talking of Nepa bill. The same you came out and told us that Tinubu's wealth is better than that of Obi. I don't know. This guy is not normal. We have to say it the way it is. So somebody is bringing Nepa bill. How? A graduate from a school. Thank God he didn't say he didn't go to the school. So second class. And you, what did you get? And where are you? And what have you really achieved? So to have a second class lower in a university with a degree, with university degree, so it's not a bad thing, as because you don't even know how to play the politics. You want to play politics of bitterness. Like seriously, even people who have a past, they can be proud of their past, even if you have somebody had passed. So what is the big deal? Even in as much you graduated and you pass, not to talk of, you are talking of third class, not talk of a second class lower. Can you imagine? Because I think it is the second class lower that they are even talking about. So you would have gotten fourth class or what? Can you imagine? This Reno is something else. Oh my God, say it is hypocritical. Buhari, how can you use Nepa bill? It is Oshomole that was even talking about a Nepa bill because there was no result in the first place. There was no certificate. Buhari was on 6 in his first term before they issued him WAEC certificates, and you are coming here to rant. All the people that you have talked bad about, why is it that you didn't talk about this whole thing? Why it was the running mate to Atiku in 2019? Anybody listening? I think with the way things are going and with the way Peter Obi has really come out, he has made Nigerians to know who is who in this country. Anybody coming out to form whatever, they will look the person with a keen interest, because at the end of the day, we now see that the majority of them are fake. Majority of them are fake. I just realized that Reno has been overrated all along. Philosophy graduates are great thinkers, which is an ingredient for leadership. Somebody has even written Reno Omokri concerning the philosophy that he was even talking about. You are very right. Instead of attacking Reno, why not attack what he said and bring out what you think is the fact for everybody to see? What is there for everybody to see? Can you imagine? For everybody to see, it is really ridiculous. Very, very ridiculous. What is there to see than to say he said he has a second class? So second class is what now to him? You can imagine. So what is the fact there? There's nothing to talk about with this Reno rant. Reno is just frustrated. I think the only business he has now is just to be on social media. What job does he really have? If you want to be on social media, so you do it with dignity. You do it with dignity. Can you imagine this kind of a person? And somebody say, "Oh, why not attack what he said?" What did he say that we should attack? Are you too uninformed like him? Did you see any sense in what Omokri has been writing about Obi since Obi became a presidential candidate? Is there any comparison between Obi and the other candidates in terms of intelligence, competence, good governance, accountability, and all that is decency in Nigerian politics? He deserves the attack. I will not even personally attack him, but his attack constantly on Obi should call for caution. When you live in a glass house and throw stones at quiet neighbor, you are calling for reprisal. Why do we always forget that there is tomorrow after these elections. Whether you like it or not, Reno, you will be unemployed for the next 4 years. He's fighting to come back to Nigeria to work for Atiku. Shame on Reno. In this, is this coming from Reno? Are we sure this is really coming from Reno? If it is, then something is wrong somewhere. So people should catch him before he enters market. Well, we are making progress. This is the first time a presidential candidate of a party will publish his certificate and ask people to go and verify. This is the transparency we are talking about. Obedience all the way. Reno has exposed his low IQ. Do you know what it means to have second-class honors in 1984, where Nigeria was rejecting certificates from India and some parts of America? In those days, very intelligent Nigerians don't go abroad to study. Only those who fail JAM, like Reno. Let Reno show us his JAM score. Okay, and somebody said it really. Somebody really said it, that it's those who could not even really do well. They just want to go abroad. But for you to be admitted in one of those universities, then you go sweat. Omokre virtually breathes, eats, sleeps, and wakes Obi. He cannot even make any sentence on the net without mentioning Obi. I hope he is not even obsessed with everything that has to do with Obi. Obi has gone beyond this certificate. He has acquired other certificates from top universities abroad, but chooses to submit his Nigerian certificate. Can your paymaster boldly publish his? Let them publish their Nigerian certificates before the challenge of foreign certificates begin. Then you will be fooled completely. Obi is straightforward, truthful, and open to Nigerians, unlike your paymaster whose certificates he cannot publish for scrutiny like Obi. Reno Mokre has a mental health. For as many of you who do not know, if Obi becomes the president, he will be Peter Obi's best friend, small goats. With this picture of you, Mokre, I found out that his look alike is goats. Are you sure this is Reno talking? This man has a special private problem with Obi because he is talking out of politics. Anytime he speaks out, he speaks about Obi, he speaks out of politics. They are ruling you, even with a Nepa B. This moron is at it again. His comedy never finish. Right on, Reno Mokre, you lack intellectual capacity. You're just paid good money to do a bad job for your employer. Will not even hire you. If I was him. Pure A speech from Reno Mokre. Mokre doesn't even have another job apart from attacking Obi, apart from going on social media. I think he doesn't have a. Oh my God, he doesn't have job.